I've recently been covering Anthem on my channel, and I've seen a lot of questions pop up, not only in my comment section, but around the community as a whole. The devs have done a fantastic job of answering these questions on Twitter as well as other social media platforms, but I wanted to take the most frequently asked questions and put them in one video for you guys. Some of these questions and answers will fall into the quote-unquote well duh category, as the answers are super obvious, but I wanted to include them anyway just in case someone had that question and hadn't had the time to look it up. Also, I have a pretty big announcement at the end of this video that will not only benefit me as a creator, but will also benefit you as a viewer, especially if you have any interest in Anthem whatsoever. So that said, let's dive in and answer around 30 of the most frequently asked questions about Anthem. To start off, let's answer the question, when can I play the game? The game launches on February 22nd, 2019. If you have pre-ordered the game, have EA Access or EA Premier, then you can play the VIP demo on January 25th, or you can play the public demo on February 1st. Also, if you have EA Access, which is available to Xbox and PC, you can play the game early on February 15th, 2019 for a total of 10 hours. And if you have Premier, only available on PC, you can play the game on February 15th for an unlimited amount of time, a full week early. So sorry PS3 guys, but you can't play on the 15th, you'll have to wait until the 22nd, but you can always play the demos. The next question was kind of answered in the previous question, but the next question is, what consoles can I play it on? And the answer to that is Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. Will there be any special editions of the game other than the Legion of the Dawn? And the answer to that question is the only editions of the game are the Standard Edition and the Legion of Dawn Edition. Those are the only two editions of the game. Will my progress from the demos carry over to the launch? And the answer to that is no. Also, if you are part of the VIP demo, your progress from that will not carry over to the free demo, and that progress, as I said, will not carry till launch. So how many classes can I choose from? In Anthem, you do not choose a class at the beginning of the game. Rather, you will create a pilot that has the ability to choose from 4 exosuits called Javelins, which leads directly into the next question, what are Javelins? Javelins are exosuits created to help humankind survive the outside walls of Fort Tarsus. At launch, you will have 4 Javelins to choose from. All freelancers train on the Ranger first in Anthem, not because it's easiest, but because it's the most versatile. The Colossus is the second one, and it is a hulking war machine designed to clear out entire hives of vicious predatory fauna with mounted artillery, heavy arms, or a flamethrower. The third Javelin is the Interceptor. The Interceptor is favored by those who enjoy the long-range engagements but also enjoy being an assassin. And while it may not be the mightiest Javelin or the strongest Javelin in your arsenal, its agility and evasion are unmatched, and it has more than enough power to bring the fight to anyone foolish enough to underestimate it. And the final Javelin, the Storm, uses powerful technology known as seals to boost the latent kinesis powers of its Lancer. In addition to this, when it comes to unlocking Javelins, it is purely based on pilot level. You will get your first Javelin at level 2, your second at level 8, the third at 16, and the final at 24. And just to make it clear, the order of which Javelin you get and when is completely up to you. And because I'm a master at transitions, the next question is, how do character levels work? In Anthem, your pilot will gain experience and grow levels. Through leveling, your pilot will unlock skills that will affect all Javelins. As you get better gear for your Javelins, your gear score will get higher, and your Javelin will do more damage and be able to sustain more damage. Which leads to the next question, do you level up during a mission or free play? And the answer is no. Experience is decided at the end of a mission or free play or an expedition. So if you farm free roam for 8 hours straight, you will remain the same level you were the entire time until you leave. From there, is there some sort of character creation? Yes, there is, but it will be limited. The true customization options are more focused on your Javelins and less about your pilot. But like I said, you can customize your pilot, it's just limited. The next question, I personally don't know why it's a frequently asked question, but it is frequently asked and the devs answer it all the time. But the question is, do Javelins look different if my pilot is a female rather than the male? And the answer to that is no. Your Javelin does not change appearance based on gender. If I get kicked from a squad during a mission for any reason, can I join back? Yes, you will be able to rejoin within a time limit. And I believe that time limit is currently set at 2 minutes, but that could change by launch. And the next question I already answered in a previous video, but is there loot boxes? And the answer to that is no. There will be things to purchase in-game, but you will know exactly what you're purchasing before you buy it. Also, everything that you can purchase with real money can also be earned in-game. How you earn those things and how you are able to purchase them without real money is still not known at this time. So you might be asking, what about DLCs? Do I have to pay for those? And the answer to that is currently no. Content post-launch will be included in the price of the base game. We don't know how they're going to monetize the game any further, or if they will at all, or they're going to entirely rely on the cosmetic purchases from the store. So from there, what will be included in the demo? And the dev said a good cross-section of stuff. Missions, a stronghold, some Tarsus, some pre-play. You start at level 10 and you progress to level 15. And if you're out there, if you're a streamer, YouTuber, and you want to know, can you stream and record the demo? And the answer is simply yes. Is there an AFK system implemented in the game? And the answer is also yes. Are there multiple difficulty settings? Yes. At launch, there will be 6 difficulty settings. 3 will be available during the critical path or the main story. And once you finish the critical path and reach level 3, 3 more will become available. Those are easy, medium, hard, and Grandmaster 1, 2, and 3. So are there random rolls for weapons? Yes, there are. Any weapon above and including uncommon rarity include a random attribute called inscriptions. As you go up in rarity level, an additional inscription will be added to that weapon. So for you solo players out there, can you play solo? And the answer is yes. You can play solo through the whole game except for strongholds and endgame activities, where you'll have to play with a full squad of 4 players. So you might be asking, is there matchmaking? And the answer to that is also yes. There's matchmaking available for all activities in the game. Does difficulty scale with the size of my squad? And the answer is yes. The more players you have in your squad, the more difficult the activities will be. And since you have to play in the squad for most activities in the game, or at least most endgame activities, the next question is, are loot and health and ammo drops shared? And the answer to that is no. All loot and health and ammo drops are instant, so there's no stealing of items. If you drop it, it's yours. And since you have to play with the squad for a lot of things, can you play Anthem offline? And the answer to that is no. It is required to have an internet connection at all times in order to play Anthem. Which leads to the next question, will there be an option for local split screen? And the answer to that is also no. While you're in free play, will I see anyone else? And the answer to that is yes. There will always be 4 people in a free play server. There's a good chance that you won't see them because the world of Anthem is massive, and I mean massive, so that you might not run into them, but if you go into full squad, you don't have to worry about other people, but they're not gonna ruin your fun in any way, shape, or form. There will just always be 4 players in a free play server. And I already answered this question, but can I choose the order of javelins to unlock? And yes, you will start with the ranger, but after that you will choose which javelin you unlock. And like I said before, that I was at level 2, level 8, level 16, and 24. And just to clarify that, you will start with the ranger, you will complete the first mission, you'll get level 2, you will lose that ranger, and you have to choose whether or not you want the ranger back at level 2 or if you want it at 8, 16, or 24. So you start with ranger, you lose the ranger, you could choose the ranger, or you could choose one of the other ones. And for the last few questions left, let's rapid fire answer them. Can I change the ultimate ability for my Javelin? Not at launch. Will I be able to play with friends on another platform? And the answer is not at launch. Will my character speak? And the answer is yes. If I have to leave an activity before the end due to any reason, will I still get the loot I acquired? Yes. If someone drops out during a stronghold, will the mission end? And the answer is no. The stronghold will continue, and the position will be filled by someone looking to matchmake. Is there an in-game storage for my items? Yes, you will have a vault in Fort Tarsus where you can store your items, and I believe there's also a character inventory that is fairly large. Is there crafting in this game? Yes. Is there PvP in Anthem? Not at launch. And finally, is there friendly fire? And the answer is no. So now with all that out of the way, there is plenty more questions that I could have answered in this video, but these are the most frequently asked questions that I've seen the devs answered time and time and time and time again, and I figured this was a good starting point. And the reason I say this is a good starting point is where my announcement comes into play. I've recently moved away from Destiny, a game that I've covered for 4 years, to dip my toes into the world of Anthem, and the reception of that has been better than I ever expected. Then, this morning, at 3:32 a.m., I received an email inviting me into the EA Game Changers network. And while I don't know all the details, what I do know is that I've been invited by EA to play Anthem early. So here, in the near future, this channel will have access to exclusive Anthem content, allowing me to grow as a creator, and you, the viewers, to have access to Anthem gameplay that no one else has. So I know I say it in every video, and I do mean it every time, but especially this time, thank you for your continued support. We've had some rough passages on this channel, there's no lie. There have been times over the last 4 years that I've even considered quitting and just not looking back. But you guys, my viewers, my friends that I've made, my friends that I've had, my fans, you guys kept me coming back, and without you guys, this opportunity would have never have happened. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I'm looking forward to what's coming in the future for this channel, and I hope you continue to support me on that journey. I can't wait to share more Anthem content with you guys in the future. But that's all I got for you guys today. So I'm gonna get out of here, say my name is Matt, and once again, thank you.